Next up, at Noche UFC, we have the main card opener, Santiago Luna, taking on Quang Lee. Santiago Luna undefeated in his career, and this is going to be his UFC debut, taking on Quang Lee. 9-2 in his career, 3-2 in his last 5 years, coming off his first ever UFC win. Santiago Luna, more affectionately known as the Border Boy. Tough, gritty kid, sneaky power, a never say die. Border Boy? That's his nickname. Ask him. I assume because he lives on the border.
Whoa.
Well, how is that a whoa?
Don't get defensive about it. If it's not a whoa, then why are you getting so defensive?
He's the physical embodiment of the Mexican fighting spirit. He's very athletic. He's got an incredible chin. Technique-wise, he kind of does all of it. He can strike. He can grapple. He does need to clean some things up, though.
Kevin Vallejos. Good-looking kid.
Similar. He's good-looking. He's fun. And when I broke this fight down 2 days ago, he was the dog, and I picked him, and now he flipped, and he's the favorite. So here he is. I beat the line movement, baby. He's taking on Quang Lee, a striker with a Muay Thai stance, a willingness to move forward. He's light on his toes. He's got solid movement. He finds his range with kicks, and he likes to hang out on the outside of the pocket before creating chaos and then entering it. He's got some takedowns, but they're usually a backup plan. He did, however, take down Gaston Bolanos 4 times and then submit him in the second round. Undefeated prospects are always a pain in the ass because we've never really seen him in trouble. This guy, though, we have seen in a little bit of trouble, and I've seen him push through. He's ridiculously tough. He's very busy, never out of a fight. He only has 6 fights. They were against absolute nobodies. So the question is always, is he beating the piss out of people who should get the piss beaten out of him, or is he just that good? It's hard to tell, but he seems like, on tape, the more well-rounded fighter. He has more ways to win. He's incredibly durable. So I'm going to go with what the tape says. It's not like Quang is, this long-tenured UFC fighter. He does have a couple of quality wins, but I'm gonna treat this as if they're both sort of new-ish. I'm going with Luna here. What do you think, Jacob?
Quang Lee is Vietnamese, and they beat the U.S. in a war.
Did we lose that war? How do they determine who won and who lost?
U.S.
Did we surrender?
They pulled out, and the U.S. they just basically took their ball and went home. It was like, actually, we're not even interested in war because they were not winning the war.
Oh, I Googled who won the Vietnam War, and it says the North Vietnamese government and its allies, the Viet Cong, won the Vietnam War.
Essentially.
While the U.S. and its allies, South Vietnam, failed to prevent it.
Yeah, the U.S. ended up acting like, actually, we're going to pull out.
And wasn't it because we couldn't keep up with literally the jungle? Like we had no idea how to fight. I don't know, do warfare, execute warfare in the actual jungle.
The Vietnamese people are very tough.
So you're gonna pick them to win?
I am gonna pick them to win. Here's what I'll say about this fight. Quang Lee, before the last fight against Gaston, said, I need to go back to my wrestling. I need to go back to my grappling. And he fucking backed it up. It fucking worked like a fucking charm. So I have to imagine in this fight, he's going to do the same thing. It worked. I might as well do it against this kid that's 6-0. Not really that season. I think Quang Lee is just a little bit more refined. But my bet for this fight that I told Angel to play, but he's probably not going to play it, and then he's going to regret it, is either fighter by submission. I believe that Quang Lee is going to force the wrestling. Santiago's a pretty good scrambler. On top, he's an issue as well. It feels like somebody is going to be the clearly better grappler. In my mind, it feels like it's to be Quang Lee. And if he is, I think he finds submission. But I think Santiago, if they start wrestling, he's down to wrestle and grapple as well. And maybe he's able to kind of just outwork the guy. But I'm going Quang Lee here, but I think there's a submission either way. I think it's like plus 275 or something like that. You can play both sides and have some fun with it, and that's how I'm playing it.
There we go. Yeah, I'm on the Luna side. I liked it more when he was an underdog. Not that should matter here, but seeing the money come in, the line move a little bit, it's like, okay, it gives me some confidence, but then it's also like, are people just chasing the dog here? He is untested, and that is the problem. We've seen a lot of that, especially this year. The untested prospects haven't been coming out.
And the way that this feels like fire meets fire as well. I kind of mentioned that with the in our breakdown last week with the Renat and Gustafsson fight. I was like, I know both these guys are supposed to be tough, durable guys, but a lot of times when they both kind of want to do the same thing, And that's exactly what happened. I mean, we played fucking Renat by KO on the stream and fucking. But the way that Quang Lee fights and the way that Santiago's a tough kid and will match energy, feels like there could be an early finish in this one.
Yeah, this guy said that height on Quang Lee is off. He's close to 5'10" in person. That's the official UFC stat for him at 5'6". So maybe it's wrong. Kyle Baralo's stat's definitely fucking wrong. So maybe it's wrong, but they have him officially listed at 5'6". I'm on the Luna side. Jacob's on the Quang Lee side. And if you need a tiebreaker, WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member at the top. Go under Analysis and Picks. And in there, you'll see my picks, Jacob's picks, Artem's picks, Bet Sam's picks. And then if you want to go to the artificial intelligence, go to Pick GPT. And under there, you will see the artificial intelligence, not only who it picked, but at what percentage point, and then a whole bunch of information about how well it is or is not picking certain weight classes and certain divisions to help guide you. Every single thing we offer, the artificial intelligence, the straight up picks, the bets, everything, WeWantPicks.com, click Become a Member at the top. There's no packages, there's no upsell, there's no cross sell. It's $10, all of it instantly. WeWantPicks.com, click Become a Member at the top. Couple of super chats and a couple of really smart people. Free Joshua says Angelo is funnier. That guy fucking gets it.
Imagine if you spent
Ethan Stevenson.
Imagine if you spent
Angelo's
all the time
funniest.
posting all the ones about me. We'd be here all night.
$2 super chat from Jordan Wiener. Angelo got to hang upside down to beat off. I don't get it. I read that 5 times. Why? Is that a fat joke? Is it because I'm so fat the blood doesn't flow to my toes or something? I didn't get this one. I appreciate a good Angelo's fat joke. My wife to this day will tell people that somebody on the stream said I was built like a turkey. She to this day laughs and just tells people. So I appreciate a good one. The mayonnaise jar one was good. I don't get that one. Thank you for the super chat.